So I bought a couple accessories for the lathe that I can use when I'm at the shows. So let's take a look at them. Oh, and first, I figured something out because I didn't read the instructions. There's a little smaller diameter on the knock rod, and there is a spot on the collar on the spindle that allows you to loosen your chucks. So they didn't just leave us in the wind. There we go. All right, so this chuck I've had previously, but I bought a chuck for this just to take on shows. And I got it because I've got some pin jaws with it, and that way I can use it for making tops while at the shows. I bought this one for price. It was very cheap on Amazon. It was only like 60 bucks. This is, I'm sure there's a name for it, the kind of chuck that you got to use the two levers to tighten it with. I wasn't thrilled about that, but yeah, oh well, that's the brakes. Here is the adapter to make it fit 1x8, because it has a metric thread to start. There we go. Alrighty. See how this baby works, because I've never used them before. Oh. Alright. Alright, that's cool. And of course, like I said, I got my pin jaws to go with it. And it did come with a wormwood screw. And it came with an Allen wrench in order to change out the jaws. All right, and next I will show you what else I got. Okay, so I've got myself also a lathe stand, a universal lathe stand made by Wen. We're going to put that together now. So the lathe was 280 bucks. The chuck was 60 bucks, and the stand is 100 bucks. So I'm into this for just under 450 bucks. And you know, I think taking this to shows will help, you know, generate interest in the booth, and so that's why I'm doing it. I'm trying to keep the expenses down. So far, using this little lathe, I've been pleased, and I think with the objects that I'm going to turn on it at the shows, the lack of an electronic speed control won't be a big deal. I can put this into mid-range and just leave it there. Okay. Oh, good. More styrofoam. Instructions manual. I might have to read those. Take parts out. First impression, picking this up, it feels fairly sturdy. I think, you know, I think it'll definitely do the job. But let's put it together. That was, the other one was the first foot. Here's the second foot. The welds look decent. What they did is they took a tubular piece of steel, they cut out a wedge, bent them in, and then welded the inside. So we'll also see how all the screws come together, if they fit together or not. I mean, that's always, you know, a question mark on some of these things. The nuts and the bolts. and assorted uprights. It was well packaged, I'll give them that. And it does feel heavy duty. I mean, I had to carry it from the house up to my shop. It was heavy. All right, I'm going to show this on time-lapse, so let's move to that. So I'm pulling the feet off, and I'm able to use those to mount the lathe straight to the stand. I don't need the extra cushion of the rubber underneath the lathe itself, because the stand will be freestanding. Being attached rigid to the stand is fine. I have these big knobs on there if I want to break it down when transporting it. That'll be kind of handy, actually. Let's see. Oh, yeah. All right, there it is, good to go. I think this will be quite sufficient for demonstrations at the shows. I'm eager to see how that works out. I'm sure some shows won't allow the mess. I do have to build a shield around it I really don't think people should be up close while stuff is flying off. I think that's just a lawsuit waiting to happen, so let's not go there. But besides that, I think this will do everything I need for a show. Being able to turn little tops, little tiny bowls, that'll get it. Alright, thank you all for watching. Please leave me some comments. I'd love to know what you think. If you just can't stand Harbor Freight and think they make the worst stuff in the planet, let me know. I'd love to have that discussion. If you have done this before, if you do demonstrations at shows, I'd really love to know about that. I'd love to know your experience and see how well it works. Alright, if you think you've gotten anything out of this video, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that. And everybody have a great day. Bye-bye.